Okay, if you work for AC Pro, I need you to just keep scrolling. Okay, my team is here finally installing this 12K Gree Live 4 Gen. And right off the bat, the first thing I noticed that I like about this is that the label is right here on the bottom, so it's easy to see it once it's installed. And I guess when you're an average height person, that's really not a big deal, but if you're short like me, or if you install it way up high, it's hard to see and get a picture of the label when you're trying to do service or maintenance. So having it on the bottom side here, that just makes it so that you don't have to go get your ladder. So when you go to install these, take the face and the body off. Don't be that person who tries to make things go faster by not taking this off, because it's actually gonna make your whole job more difficult and take longer if you don't just take the face and body off, so that you're working with just the coil and pan the guts. Some people say that they don't like seeing these things hang on the wall, and I don't get it because I think they look really sexy. Okay, 4 screws and 60 seconds is gonna save you a world of fucking with it later. Also, I like to put the screws back so I don't lose them, because I always lose the screws if I don't do this. All right, I got this Livo Gen4 unboxed. Okay, look, some DIY HVAC people on the internet will tell you that you can install a mini split by purging the line set with refrigerant and you don't have to pull a vacuum. That is not true. That's a really good way to make your equipment die in 1 year. With mini splits, you have to pull a vacuum. I mean, you might have been able to get away with that with R22, but that's the only refrigerant that would actually be able to stand up to that kind of abuse. 410 and anything after that, you know, you can't do that. Okay, make sure that you read the manual thoroughly before installing any HVAC equipment, just checking minimums and maximums and recommended torque and specs and all that. All right, once you've got your condenser installed, make sure you throw this thing away. All right, between a female Filipina, a redneck, and whatever the hell this guy is, I'm gonna rename my business to United Nations HVAC. So this is a screenshot out of the Measure Quick app, just talking about how you need to pressure test your HVAC system and pull a vacuum. This is a video that I already posted, and there wasn't power going to the equipment yet, so I'll come back and do another video on the performance. As I said, just looking at it, you know, you might be able to see some basic things, but the real test is how long it's gonna last and how well it performs. Again, this was the Gree Livo Gen4 17.5 SEER 12K system. It was a lot of fun to install.